Hi guys, welcome. Danny here from the Magic Junk Drawer to do another live stream free tarot readings for anyone that has questions. So, whenever you guys start piling in, you can just start sending the questions. And you know, I do my best to try to stay in order, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Hi. I have the angel cards here too today. Oh, thank you. You know, I don't like bangs. I'm not crazy for bangs. Thank you. What happened? What was weird that happened? Will there be a settlement in my lawsuit, Carla? And tell me that weird story. I want to hear it. Three aces, 99% chance that case is going to get settled. Definitely. General reading for Lash Out. Okay. Okay, what's going on for Lash Out? Okay. First card you have here, the 10 of Swords in reverse, indicates getting over a betrayal or something shitty that happened, but you're kind of like, I'm over it, and you are. The next card you have is the Death card, which indicates some kind of a transformation. It could have something to do with getting over the betrayal, but there's a definite transformation coming up. The Queen of Swords in the center of the spread is an air sign, a Libra, an Aquarius, or a Gemini. It could be you, it could be somebody close to you, or it could be somebody that enters your life. Now here you have the Six of Cups, which indicates somebody from your past comes back, so that could be the air sign. It also could be looking back on the past with like nostalgia. Sometimes seeing things for better than what they were, or this just could be reuniting with somebody from your past. The last card you have here is the Emperor, which is an Aries, or a very strong, usually a male figure. It doesn't have to be a male figure, but it usually indicates that. So you got a transformation, an air sign coming in, a new one, or maybe somebody from your past, and an Aries, or a very strong personality. All right, I want to read that weird story. The Tower card, like somebody pulled that for you. The Tower card upright is usually a disaster. It kind of indicates demolishing everything and then rebuilding. So it would be like knocking down a building and then putting up a new one. If the Tower was in reverse when they pulled it for you, it would be not so bad. It could be like a mild crisis, but nothing that big of a deal. Okay. Nicholas went to Amsterdam, where I'm from. We both lived here in New York City, and I've always wanted to show him Europe. Last weekend we had an argument, and now all of a sudden he flies to Amsterdam with his friends. That is weird. Very strange. When will the Gemini contact me? Okay, let's see. The Queen of Spades. The Queen could be December as the 12th month, but generally the spades are the fall, and the fall is coming. I think you're going to hear from the Gemini this fall. Courtney, will I win the lawsuit for disability? I'm an Aries. Okay, let's see. Only showing here 33% chance of you winning. The first card is the 10 of Wands in reverse, which indicates feeling a little bit less burdened. And the last card, it's either a Leo or this is just indicating strength. You only have one ace here. So that's like 33% chance that you're going to win the case. I'm not sure if you might have to appeal it. I don't really know how that kind of stuff works. Maybe you have to appeal it, you know, to finally get it. Sometimes, I know I had a friend that was once fighting for something and he had to appeal it or something. It didn't happen the first time. Maybe you might have to do that. Wolfie, was that Gemini man was my real twin? What was that Gemini man, my real twin? What is his purpose, actually? All right, let's see. What was the Gemini's purpose? All right, I don't know what the situation is with him right now, and I'm not sure what your sign is, but the Wheel of Fortune indicates something that's destined, okay? And there's also a Taurus here. So if one of you is a Taurus. So this indicates something that is destined to happen. Now, you said he was a Gemini, but I'm wondering if he's got a lot of Taurus in his chart, because you got the Hierophant here and then the Knight of Pentacles, which also kind of indicates a Taurus energy. Brother's a Gemini, and he has like 3 or 4 planets in Taurus. So this could be him, but it shows the Wheel of Fortune is something fated and destined usually. 5 of Pentacles indicates worry around money and a little bit of bickering, but it seems like this is something destined. I don't know if this person is not currently in your life, but I think that they're probably going to resurface. People always get caught up in this twin flame stuff, but most of us don't ever meet our twin flames, and you know, we have perfectly fine relationships with the people that we're with. So I wouldn't get too stuck on that for right now, because it doesn't, if it's not the Gemini, then there's a Taurus coming in, but I think it's the Gemini because we asked about this person and it looks like some kind of a destined situation or a fated meeting. Shayavish, what does Spirit want me to know? Advice about D. The Knight of Cups, I don't know what your situation is, but this is the Knight in Shining Armor. The 4 of Pentacles indicates financial stability. The Queen of Pentacles could be an earth sign. And with the earth sign, Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo, I don't know what your signs are. One of you is a water sign and one of you is an earth sign. But it indicates that Spirit wants you to know that there's stability coming here. And the Knight of Cups is like the Knight in Shining Armor. So this is a good thing. That's a good message. So if you're holding on or you're waiting, you're on the right track. All right, let me just get that super chat. Is Will my soulmate? Okay, let's ask for Ram. Thank you for that super chat, Ram. Okay. Is Will my soulmate? You got a 70% chance this is a soulmate relationship, and then the 3 of rods indicates either waiting for your ship to come in or being prepared to move forward. So I think that this relationship here is going to move forward. If it's kind of feeling stagnant right now, 70% chance it's a soulmate relationship. With that being said, we have a lot of soulmates. So you could be with the soulmate for, I don't know, 5 years, break up, go out with somebody else, and then end up back with that soulmate. The one thing that I've noticed, and I've even read this too, soulmate relationships tend to break at some point and then come back together. So if you find that that happens, don't get alarmed, because the person is probably going to be returning. Oh, where was I? Malapale. What good things are coming for me in love in the month of September? Okay, what can we expect in the month of September? You believe this? Soulmate relationship, a union. If you're not with somebody, you either meet someone or you hook up with someone from your past, or there's someone around you right now and it's a soulmate connection. The Ace of Swords, it can happen really fast out of the blue. The Queen of Wands. I don't know if one of you is a fire sign, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, but that could be. And the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a slow mover. So if you hook up with this person, right, and things move forward really fast with the Ace of Swords, don't get nervous if there comes like a standstill or a pullback, because the Knight of Pentacles usually indicates a slow mover. You know, like that's just either how the person is, or it's just the person is taking a step back, but it's not a bad thing. It's just like a moment in time. So let's see, who's next? Okay, here we go. Fiery Beacon. Will my hematologist call me into her office before October 9th? Okay, let's see. Will the hematologist call before October 9th? You only got one ace, the Ace of Cups, which would be a 33% chance. So let me pull a playing card to see if I can get timing on this. When will the hematologist call? The Jack of Hearts. Now the hearts wouldn't be until the spring. The Jack would be the number 11. I don't know what the kind of situation is, if you would have to wait until November. But it could be November because it's the number 11, or it could be the 11th of September or October. It could also be November 11th. But I'm not so sure that it's going to happen before October 9th. Angel, how does James feel about me? All right, let's see. How's James feeling? James is not using his intuition. Okay. So the first card is the High Priestess, which means this person is not listening to their own intuition. They know what to do. It's in their gut, but they're just not doing it. The Ace of Pentacles is normally a new business opportunity or a way to make money. But if this is kind of more of a love reading, this would be a new opportunity or an offering of love. The Pentacles, we can kind of stretch that a little bit because we asked the question about love. The Emperor. So this is an Aries, or it's a strong male figure. If James has a very strong personality, the Emperor is him. If he happens to be an Aries, that's him. If you're an Aries, it could be you. But generally, it's somebody with a very strong personality. Maybe someone that knows how to get what they want. It could be somebody who is a leader or a father-like figure. The Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords cuts both ways. So it could be somebody that comes in really fast out of the blue, somebody that blows out really fast. Don't worry, you have the Page of Cups here. Now the Page of Cups could be a Pisces, it could be a water sign, or it also could be creativity and a new beginning in love or an offering of love. So I think that this person is interested in you. I don't know how fast they're going to move forward. They could move forward really fast with the Ace of Swords and then back up, because that ace can kind of cut both ways. But generally speaking, I think that the person does think of you in a good light. I don't think that they have any ill feelings for you. I think that they're generally interested in you as a person. Okay, where was I? SS, will the Gemini miss me when I'm not at work? You got a 33% chance that this person is going to miss you, but this reading also indicates that this person is going to be very busy. For whatever reason, that comes up at the same time. I don't know if you guys work together, and because you're not there, the Gemini's got to pick up some extra slack. But it shows this person being a little bit busier than usual, or preoccupied. That could be what it is. Preoccupied with work. But 33% chance they're going to miss you. They're going to know that you're not there. They're going to notice. Where was I? Shayavish, would bringing Stan to my school's talent show be a chance of success, or would it be a struggle? Bringing a Stan, is it a person that you're bringing? Or I'm not really sure what that question means, but I'm going to ask it as a yes or no question. Would it be a success? So let's see. You know, I didn't get any aces, so I'm not thinking that it would be successful. I would just be cautious of that because no aces showed up. Oh my goodness, that got far enough back. SMJ, how will my first date go with the Sean? How will the first date go? Okay, you got a little bit of mixed bag here. The Hanged Man in reverse, it could be coming out of feeling stuck. So if you've been feeling stuck recently, you go out on a date with this person, you're starting to feel like you're coming out of your shell a little bit, and that's good. The 10 of Pentacles indicates money coming in from out of the blue. Maybe this person spends a lot of money on you, or maybe the date is expensive, but this indicates money coming in, and it's usually money that you did not earn. The Page of Cups here is an offering of love. It could be a Pisces if he's a Pisces, or if you are. It could also be creativity. You could get together with this person and have like a creative connection. The only reason why I say it's kind of a mixed bag is because the 7 of Pentacles kind of has the feeling of putting a lot of effort in and not really seeing it pay off. So that's the first part of the reading. However, the Death card indicates a transformation happens. So if you feel like, you know, you finally got unstuck, you're moving forward in your life, whatever, you're going out with this person, they're spending money on you, they're paying for things. Maybe you feel like you put a lot of effort in, and then it's all of a sudden it feels like it's not going anywhere. Hold on a minute, because there's a transformation coming up. So give it a little extra time. Right. Will this trip to Amsterdam help him make a decision regarding me? Will he ask me to be his once he gets back? Okay. Let's see. What is this transformation going to do for him? Is he going to... Whoop. Now look what just fell out. The Knight in Shining Armor. Let's see. you got 2 aces. The knight in shining armor fell out while I was shuffling. Self-bound restrictions. So if this guy has been holding himself back, he's been kind of self-bound restrictions. Nobody's holding him back but himself. He's going to come out of it. I think that this trip might do him good, and you may see a positive change in him when he gets back. Oh, Courtney, I think you might need to appeal, but that's okay. Lash out. Am I too dependent on Noor? You only got 1 ace here, so I don't think you are. But because you asked the question, it makes me think that you are. So yeah, just, you know, you're aware of it. So according to the cards, you're only 33%. Too much dependent on Noor. Where was I? Oh my God, I'm far back. Okay. Lady. M Cancer cheating on M the Aries. Will they separate? All right, let's see. Is the Cancer cheating on the Aries? 70% chance that the Cancer is cheating, and the final card was Temperance, which could be that there's a Sagittarius involved, or it could be balance and patience. Maybe patience in waiting to see when they're gonna end. Let's see, will they break up? I think they're gonna break up. Yeah, 2 aces and then the World. That relationship, the days are numbered. I think the days are numbered. I think the Cancer has stepped out. Sharon, does the Gemini regret cheating on me with Brittany? Okay, let's see. Yes. Not only that, or you got 70% chance, but the Page of Swords. So this could be a message comes in. If he doesn't tell you that he's sorry, somebody else may tell you that, but you might hear a message about this. Somebody may tell you that he's sorry that he did it, or he may even fess up to it and say that he was sorry, but there's definitely regret there. Is there marriage between me and the Aries man, Minu? %70 chance, yes, there is marriage. The first card was the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, which kind of indicates that there may be life is a little bit out of balance right now, so it may not be happening as fast as you would like. Or If it's not life is out of balance for the other person, it could be that the relationship is a little bit out of balance between the two of you. And let me get that super chat. Tiffany, is Dennis's relationship starting to crumble? 70% chance it's starting to crumble, and the Five of Wands indicates that there is arguments and bickering around this couple. I think that their relationship is starting to crumble. I think that there may be little bits of arguments, like a little bit of bickering, and then like a big, huge final blow up. It doesn't look like there's happiness between those two at all. Tony Ann, will the ex-Sagittarius return? Okay, Sagittarius returning. %70 chance, yes, the Sagittarius is returning. The other card here is the Hanged Man in reverse, which means if this person was stuck and stagnant, they may be having the nerve to move forward now. I'm going to pull a playing card to see if I can get some timing on that. 9 of Clubs. The 9 could be the month of September, 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the clubs would be the end of the summer, before the end of the summer. September kind of seems like that kind of resonates with me. Could be a return in September. Where was I? MV, should I contact the Gemini or wait until he contacts me? He's in a relationship right now. Okay. I don't care about that relationship. My suggestion before I even do this would be to only reach out to anybody when you feel confident. So say, for example, like you're questioning right now if you should reach out. So I would say now would not be the time. But if you were going to send me a text message, you wouldn't think twice about it, right? You would just send it. So when you have that kind of attitude about it, that's when you send the text message. But I'm going to ask the cards because we want to make sure. But as far as that relationship goes, I don't care about that. You got a 70% chance that you should because you have 2 aces and you also have the Wheel of Fortune here. So I'm thinking that you should reach out. But like I said, wait until you have that like moment of inspiration where you're just like, screw it. Like when you're not overthinking it and you're not, wondering, you just like, it just comes to you and you're like, I'm just going to do it. As far as people being in relationships, look, people are in relationships all the time. 9 times out of 10, they don't even like the person. They're just there for whatever the hell reason because they don't want to be alone. They can't get out of it, or they're waiting for something better to show up. I wouldn't worry about the relationship part. I worry more about your confidence at the time and the energy that you're putting out there. You don't want to be reluctant or questioning. You want to know that what you're doing is right, and you want to be confident that this person is going to get back to you. And then that would be the moment to do it. Okay. Sharon. Oh, I did that one. Naraya. Does Nicholas have feelings for anyone else, or is he investing in anyone else but me? Okay, let's see. Does Nicholas have feelings or putting in time with anyone else? one ace, 33% chance. So, you know, this is what I'm going to say here. When it comes to like talking to other people and that kind of stuff, it's okay to talk to other people, especially if you see things on social media. Quick story. I had a friend of mine. I've known this girl since we were in kindergarten, and she was dating this guy. Now we can laugh at it because this is how stupid this person was. So her and I, she texted me because she's wanted a card reading. She said that she saw on social media his ex-girlfriend had posted a picture of herself, tagged him in it, and asked him, how do you think I look? Now, if that's not begging for a compliment, I don't know what is. So, of course, the dumbass that he is puts the thumbs up, because what is he going to do? He's not going to ignore her, right? And he's not going to say, you look gross. So what do you expect? But he didn't put a comment. He just put the thumbs up. So here we are, grown women. And she texts me, she wants a card reading. I'm like, we are not entertaining this. We are not giving this any energy. This is the dumbest thing. I'm like, listen to what you're saying. This girl was begging for a compliment. She put a freaking selfie up of herself, asked him his opinion. Don't give this any energy. And she's like, I shouldn't mention it to him. I was like, no, you should pretend that you never saw it, because it's the dumbest thing ever. You know, it's not like she put up a picture and he commented under it, wow, you look so hot. She basically begged him for it, and all he did was put up the thumbs up, because what was he gonna do? So my point is that especially with social media, people talk, and people sometimes have to respond because they feel obligated. So if you see someone, or if there's someone that's showing up as talking to them, it doesn't mean anything. You know, like somebody once asked me if I could do a spell to remove all women around this one guy. And I was like, I can't wipe out 53% of the population. You just have to understand that there are other women around. But not every woman means something, you know? Sometimes the person is just kind of entertaining them for the sake of entertaining them, because they don't know what else to do. So if he is talking to someone else online, or he is talking to someone on the street corner, it doesn't have to mean anything. 33% is pretty low. And it's funny, because when we talk like that about other people, we can see how silly it is. But when it comes to ourselves, we can freak out a little bit. So, you know, that's when I would say to her, listen, imagine if it was me. Imagine if I called you with this crazy story. What would you say? You know, it's like you almost feel sorry for the girl, because she was kind of pathetic. Lady, what are the Scorpio's true feelings towards the Cancer, and how does he feel towards me, the Leo? Okay, so let's see what's going on first with the Cancer. There's bickering and arguing going on between the two of them, and he feels like he's got choices. So I don't know if he's just staying with this person because he hasn't figured a way out yet. But there are no love cards showing up here. There's arguments and bickering, him feeling like he's got some choices. But ironically, on the other hand, he also feels a little stuck. So there's no love here between him and the Cancer. I mean, I don't know what the Cancer is feeling about him. Let me just ask that quickly. What's the Cancer feeling for the Scorpio? Arguments. I'm not so sure about that relationship. And I'm not so sure that the Cancer's not seeing somebody else. It's a third party here. Now, the third party could also be you. It could be the way he feels about you. So let's see. What does the Scorpio feel for the Leo? All right. So the first card you have here is the Ace of Pentacles, which, because this is a love reading, this could be a new offering of love. The Lovers here is a soulmate relationship, a soulmate union, which would make sense if you broke up and he's with somebody else. Soulmate relationships, that usually happens. The center of the spread, he's feeling the weight of the world on his shoulder. He's also feeling like a little bit betrayed, but this is like coming out of that. It's like getting over the hump and starting to heal. and he is using his intuition. And Scorpio can be a very intuitive sign. So I'm thinking this guy is going to return. I'm not sold on that relationship with the Cancer. I'm really not. Oh, here's a super chat I missed. General advice for my supervisor to go easy on me. Okay. General advice on the supervisor. Stop worrying, okay? And you're going to stop worrying. All right, the first card here is the Ace of Cups. This would be a new offering in love, but we're talking about work here. So this could be a new offering or a new job opportunity within the job that you're having. Like it could be a promotion or something like that. The star card here indicates a wish comes true, wish upon a star. So I think that just changing your focus a little bit on the way that you think that this person sees you or the way you think that this person treats you might help. There is a mini disaster here in reverse. It's a mini disaster. It's nothing that big. It's not a big deal. So if this maybe already happened and you move out of it fast, I don't know if there's a Cancer involved, but this is like moving forward fast and you start to stop worrying. So, you know what? That could even be a little bit of a mini disaster that you have at work. And because of that mini disaster, I don't know if you fix things or you make things better and the person sees you in a different light. I don't think that this person dislikes you. Self-bound restrictions. This indicates that you hold yourself back. Now, believe me, I know how it feels when you feel like the supervisor doesn't like you. I've been there before. And it was before I started studying with the law of attraction. So now what I would do is I would change the way I thought about the person. And I remember years ago, a woman I worked with told me that after her divorce, she worked for a guy who was awful. And she said that what she did was every day she went to work and she just said every day, I have the best boss ever. I have the best boss ever. I have the best boss ever. And she said that either it was that she convinced herself of it or he really did change, because she said that till this day they are the best of friends. And at one point she was having a really hard time with one of her sons and he really helped her out when she needed it. So my advice would be to change the way you feel about the supervisor. And if it's really hard, right? Like if you're just like, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but you're like, oh, he's an asshole. Try your best to change. I have the best supervisor ever. My supervisor loves me. And try to stop worrying, because the worrying puts more worry out into the universe. But the cards indicate that you are going to stop worrying. Okay. Anjali, super chat. Tomorrow is my birthday. Happy birthday. What's coming up for me this year? Okay, let's see. Anjali. You got some good stuff coming in. So the first card that you have here is the Devil. Now, the Devil could be an addiction. This also could be, if tomorrow is your birthday, you could be going out and having a good time. Or it could be a sexual relationship that it's like very lustful, but it's not really based on love. And you know what? That's okay. Perseverance. It's going to be a year of working hard and persevering, feeling a little bit less burdened. Weight of the world is going to start to come off your shoulder. You're talking to a Capricorn? Oh, well, that could be. That could be. You got the Lovers here. Now, this could be a soulmate relationship that shows up this year. It could be the Capricorn. You also have a celebration. So it looks like this year is going to be full of like persevering, working hard, love, celebration. It looks like you have a good year ahead of you. Good. Good for you. Happy birthday. And thank you guys all that super chatted. Now let me see where I go back where I was. Quasar, Does the Scorpio feel that I may reject him if he comes back? Scorpios don't like rejection. %33% chance that he's thinking that you're going to reject him and that he's worried about it. But you also have here the Eight of Swords, which indicates this person is holding themselves back. It's nothing that you did. They're holding themselves back, but I think they're going to get past it. I'm going to pull a playing card to see if I can get some timing. And will Scorpio return? King of Diamonds. The King of Diamonds, the king could be, the number 13 could be around it, or the diamonds might not be until this winter. So I would say sometime after December 21st, this person will return. Maybe it takes them a minute to get over their, you know, they're holding themselves back. It's nothing that you did. It could be that they're afraid, but it's only showing 33% chance fear. Phantom. May I have a reading on if the Sagittarius person who admires me at work is Asian or Hispanic? I'm a Gemini. Okay. Let's see. So first I'm going to ask if they're Hispanic. Is the person at work Hispanic? 70% chance the person is Hispanic. Okay, let me ask if the person is Asian. Is the person at work with the crush Asian? I'm only getting a 33% chance the person is Asian. I think that there's a greater chance it's the Hispanic person. Okay, let me see. Emma Jones, can I have a reading? Okay, what's going on for Emma? What is going on for Emma? Okay, the first card here is the Knight of Wands, which indicates the fire sign is either coming in around you, or it could be you, a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. The High Priestess, you have a very strong intuition. Stay in touch with it, like, and keep using it. The more you use it, the stronger it'll get, the more you'll trust it. There's a new beginning here, or a new opportunity that surrounds work or a business opportunity. You're ready and willing to move forward. You're sort of kind of waiting for your ship to come in, but there is definite cause here for celebration. So either this here feels to me like it's work related stuff, like your career is moving forward, or a job opportunity is going to give you something to celebrate. So it looks like you have some kind of business money thing coming in, and it's coming in soon. Okay. Flora, anything you can tell me about my future husband? Okay, let's see. Anything that we can say about the future husband? Interesting. The Pisces card and the moon and the hermit show up, okay, which is Pisces or Virgo. So interesting, they're opposite signs. So I don't know if it's Well, it could be a Pisces or a Virgo, but I have an interesting thing, an interesting feeling when it comes to Pisces and Virgo. Even though they're opposite and they're very different, the brainy scientist and then like the spiritual psychic, right? They're very different. But I've known many Virgo who reflect, their sun reflects in their opposite and makes them very much Piscean like, and vice versa. So this could be somebody who, it could be a Pisces who's very scientific and very smart, or it could be a Virgo who is very spiritual and creative and artistic. Which is not to say that my father's a Virgo and he's very artistic. He's an artist. That's what he does for a living. But he's got that creativeness about him where like his car is always a mess, his house can be very messy, you like that kind of disorganized chaos, which I kind of got that too, but which is not Virgo like. That's more of like a Pisces thing. So I feel like this person is going to be either very smart and spiritual and creative, like very Virgo Pisces like, which is interesting. I worked with a woman who I would have sworn she was a Virgo. She worked in a lab her whole life. She was incredibly smart. When I found out she was a Pisces, I almost fell over. I was like, she is so Virgo. But that's just how it is. Sometimes the sun reflects in the opposite house, and it gives that person, kind of colors their personality that way. Emma, Tim is my boss. How does he see me and what does he think of me? Okay. Okay, the Temperance card is here, which indicates either he thinks that you're very well balanced, thinks that you're very patient. It could be very patient, like you get your work done, but you do it patient, like balanced would be somebody that can come in and not like let their emotions go crazy. You ever have a coworker that you have to know everything that's going on in their life? They tell you every last detail and it's always a drama. The Temperance card would indicate that you're not like that. He doesn't see you like that. He sees you as doing what you're supposed to do, coming into work and getting the job done. The Justice card is here too, which is the Libra card, and Sagittarius would be Temperance. But this could be justice, karma. It could be if you feel like you deserve a raise, you may get a raise. The King of Pentacles is a stable person. He could also see you as being very stable. And then the Eight of Wands, Swords, would indicate that he may think that you hold yourself back. He may feel like you're your own worst enemy. But I think that he generally thinks of you in a good light and he has respect for you and he doesn't think that you're drama. When Temperance shows up, it's not drama. It's like peace, tranquility. It's drama-less, which is a good thing. Where was I? Ram, why is Will still with his girlfriend if he doesn't really love her? People stay together all the time that don't love each other. I hate to tell you this, but so many people contact me and they're with one person, but they're having an affair with another, or they're looking for a way out and they just haven't found it yet. So there are a number of reasons why he could still be with her. It's easier. He doesn't want to have the drama. I'm going to just find out. Let's just see here. What does he really think of her? What does Will think of his girlfriend? Well, here, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. She ain't getting a new offering of love. The Tower is a disaster. The Knight of Swords. So this could be a messenger comes in and could even tell you that. He thinks that she's a disaster or there's a disaster going on between the two of them. So, and once again, no love cards showed up here. So like I said, I mean, most of the time, from what I have seen, people that stay together, if they're living together, it usually has to do with money. It usually has to do with money. Either they don't want to have to take on bills on their own, or they feel like they can't afford to live on their own, so they just put up with it. Unfortunately, what I've also seen happen is that people wind up living their own lives. They live together under the same roof. They make pretend everything is good. They put on a bullshit Facebook thing. Everybody thinks that they're so happy, and meanwhile, somebody sleeps on the couch and the other one is screwing the guy next door. It happens all the time. I hate to say it. But that's why when people will say, oh, he or she is with somebody else, I'm like, well, don't worry about that, because we don't really know what that, we don't know all the dramatics of it that's really going on. Where did we go here? Nancy Jones, do you ever see me getting pregnant by my ex Gemini? Okay, let's see. You got a serious chance. So the first card here is 1 ace, which is 33% chance. But with the 10 of cups, that increases tremendously, because this is like one of the best cards to get. This is happiness on all levels. This is having everything you want. Children, a relationship, a home. It's happiness on all levels. So even though you only got 1 ace, I'm going to say that your chance is very high that you could get pregnant if you want to. If you don't want to, I would suggest being very, very careful. The chance is pretty. SMJ will V call me this week to hang out. Will V call this weekend to hang out. Three aces, 99% chance you're getting a phone call. Marie, what's keeping David from coming towards me? All right, what's keeping David from coming towards me? First card is the High Priestess in reverse, which means he's not listening to his intuition. The next card is the Three of Swords, which indicates he's either been betrayed or he's getting over a hurt. I don't know if you did this to him or if somebody else did it to him. In the center of the spread is indecision. He's just not sure what to do. He's not sure how to move forward. The Emperor is here. Now, the Emperor is a strong, usually a male personality, or it's an Aries. So he may not have come towards you yet, but this guy knows how to get things done. He also knows how to get what he wants. So I think he is going to be prepared to move forward. It just might take some time. Thank you, Emma. Ram. Is there someone beautifully new coming towards me? Thank you guys for the super chats. There's somebody new coming towards me. He cheated on you, yeah. So he's probably feeling like a dumbass, and he doesn't know what to do to come back because he knows that he screwed up. Two aces, 70% chance, the Emperor. This could be an Aries is going to show up for you, Ram. If it's not an Aries, it's somebody with a very strong Aries-like personality. Jill, will Brian and I end up married? Will Brian and I end up married? Thank you so much to everyone that super chatted. I try to get to the super chats first. And like always, if for some reason I miss it, send me an email and I'll answer it first question the next time I go live. Byron. Will Byron and I get married? You got a 70% chance that you are going to get married. 70% chance. Let me pull a playing card to see if I can get some timing. All right. Let's see. When is the marriage coming? The Eight of Clubs. Now, the Eight of Clubs could be August. It could be the end of the summer, but that to me feels like it's a little too soon. I would say 8 months from now, possibly. I don't know if you guys talked about it, but there's an 8 surrounding it, or the summer. It could even be next summer. He's a slow mover. Okay, then I'm going to say that maybe it won't be until next summer, but you got a 70% chance that it's happening. So that's pretty good. And remember, you focus on what it is that you want. So in your mind, it's like it already happened. I'm so grateful that Byron and I got married. That's what you just think that. Every time the idea comes into your mind, that's what you think. I'm so grateful that Byron and I got married. Easy, Dylan. Where was I? Delilah. What's been keeping my ex away from me? It's been the past 2 years. Hang on, the dog here is underneath the thing. Dylan, you mean to be under there? It's a little hot for this. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. What's keeping the ex away from me? This could be he's undergoing a serious transformation. So I don't know what transpired between the two of you. But if there is a reason why you broke up and it was his fault, he's transforming. He's growing as a person. The King of Pentacles, I don't know if he's an earth sign, or if you're an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo. A water sign shows up here, a Cancer, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. And then you have here the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate relationship. So this person is going to come back. The Page of Swords, you're going to get a message quick. So I don't know if you haven't heard from him in 2 years and all of a sudden you hear from him out of the blue. And you find out that he's changed as a person. Emma, I don't know how to give a refund. Can I answer another question for you? Or if you can tell me how to give a refund, I'll refund it. Emma, didn't I already answer 2 questions for you? Unless there's somebody else. Unless it was somebody else that I answered. Let me go back and look. Was your questions about the boss? Oh, is Tim attracted to me? Okay, I skipped that one. And what was the other one? The one was about what he thought of you and how the person saw you? I can't remember. Is Tim attracted to me? Is this the one that was your boss? I just want to make sure I have the right thing. Is Tim attracted to me? Or is Tim attracted to Emma? I'm getting a 70% chance that he's attracted to you. The other card here is the Queen of Cups, which would either be if one of you is a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. 70% chance with the two aces. I would be cautious if this is the guy that was your boss, only because that could get a little bit messy at work. And I don't know if you had any other questions, but I thought that I answered 2 of them for you already. I already did that one. Okay. Jamari, what can you tell me about the current situation, about the current outcome of my situation? Can you give me more information about that? Only because I don't know if I'm dealing here with a work or a person. Let's see what I get. What's the outcome of the current situation? All right, like I said, I don't know if we're dealing with work or something personal, but the first card I got here is perseverance. So one party is persevering. If it has to do with work, it could be that you're working really hard. There is financial stability showing up here. The Chariot is moving forward fast, or it's a Cancer shows up. There is a little bit here of heartbreak, or somebody betrays you, but there's also a cause for a celebration. So I would say here that for you, whatever the situation is, there is some kind of stability coming in, working hard, moving forward, a minor setback with a heartbreak, and then the 3 of Cups would be celebration in the end. So the current outcome of the current situation would be a celebration. Okay, so if there's turmoil right now, you're going to get past it. You're going to get past it, and you're going to be successful. Justin, my friend is going to introduce me to a guy, Omar. What can I expect between me and Omar? Okay, let's see. Justin. What can we expect between me and Omar? Haha, you got the Magician here. This could be anything you want it to be. And the Star card, make a wish because it's yours. I think that you and this person are going to hit it off. Don't worry. Don't worry, because this indicates that you may stay up worrying about it. I think that if you want this to be a relationship, or I think you guys are going to hit it off, and I think the ball is going to be in your court. You can do what you want with it. So focus on what you want, because I think you're going to get it. Good luck. Kesha, where's the connection going with me and Patrick? Okay. Where's the connection going with me and Patrick? Where is the connection going between me and Patrick? Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so the first card here is the Hermit. I don't know if one of you might be a Virgo. If not, it could be that somebody is just of a quiet personality, or somebody kind of is a little bit isolating. Don't misread that if it's the other person. Like if he's kind of a little bit more reserved, that just might be how he is. The King of Cups is here, which is a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. And then This card could be travel across water. It could be, I don't know if you go on a trip with him or if you travel to meet him. There's the happy home here. So this could lead to an engagement. It could lead to moving in together, marriage, or I would say at the least, it could be that you go with him to a wedding. But there's some kind of a celebration here surrounding this. And if not, a trip over water. So it looks like this relationship is going somewhere. There are a little bit of bickering and quarrels, but they end quickly because it's in reverse. Not a big deal. It looks like there's going to be a lot of hard work and ready to move forward. So this relationship, if it's just starting to get off the ground, it looks like it's going to progress. It's going to be steady, and it's going to be a relationship with balance. Balance, and the Two of Pentacles can be balance between the two of you. It could also be balance in your life in general. King, I skipped you. All right, let me see if I can go back and find it. King, this one here. Who's coming in towards me? That one? All right. Who's coming in towards King? Okay. You could have a Pisces show up because you have the moon here. You have the 10 of Cups, which means not only is somebody coming in, but your whole life is going to take off in a different direction. Like you're going to be happy when it comes to work, family. Everything is going to make you happy coming up. The person that shows up with the 6 of Cups could be somebody from your past. Doesn't necessarily mean it's somebody that you were once involved with, but it could be somebody that you knew from your past. The 3 of Cups indicates a celebration, and then the Hierophant is here. Now, this could be a Taurus, or it could be a spiritual connection. You know, you may bump into somebody that you knew from high school. You're dating a Pisces. Okay, that could be it then. And then you just, all of a sudden, you're like, this, like we have this spiritual connection. Like we just kind of click. It could also be the kind of a thing that, like you just meet the person, but all like you feel like you knew them for 10 years. It's that kind of a connection. So I think that you got good things coming up for you in all areas, not just your love. Where was I? Oh boy. Okay, here's a Justin one. Dingus, I skipped you. Are B and B excited to see me gone? Are B and B excited to see Dingus gone? No, 33% chance they're happy to see you gone. So I don't know why you would think that, but but maybe sometimes, like me myself, I would feel that way. Like I would feel like if I was staying with somebody, I would feel like they wanted me out. Oh, Kesha, I answered it. I'll go back and I'll repeat it. Hang on, just give me 1 second. I just did it not that long ago. I would think that the person wanted me gone too, but I don't think that they did. I don't think that they did join you gone. Is yours the one about Patrick? Where's the connection going? I just did it like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, the connection with Patrick. Okay, so what the cards that I pulled kind of indicated that there may be a little bit of a slowdown, but there is a connection, and I think that the connection is going to pick up. I'm just going to pick a couple of more cards because I just want to make sure I got that right. I'm remembering it right. It was good though. Yes. Okay. The Strength card, I don't know if one of you is a Leo. This just could be that there's a strong connection there. The world is at your feet. Things are moving forward. And the Eight of Wands indicates that you're moving forward fast. A decision is going to need to be made, and there could be a slowdown. So sometimes that happens. Like, sometimes somebody comes in and it's like real intense in the beginning, and then it kind of like mellows out a little bit in the center. If that happens, don't worry. You have the World here. This relationship is going to move forward. He's a Gemini. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to ask, is there anything... anything with that Gemini that we need to know? He comes up as a slow mover. So the Temperance card is he's balanced, which I'm a Gemini rising and I have a lot of Geminis in my life. Sometimes Gemini are kind of known for being unbalanced, but this kind of indicates that he is balanced as a Gemini. The Knight of Pentacles indicates that they're like a slow mover. The Knight of Pentacles to me feels very Taurus-like. Now, like I said earlier, my brother's a Gemini. He's got 3 planets in Taurus, which makes him a little bit more Taurus than Gemini. So you may feel that about him, but that's okay. The Justice card is here, which is like, well, the scales of justice. It's balance, it's karmic, it's good. Like this relationship, if it's just getting off the ground, it's good. It's off to a good start. There could be a little bit of moments of frustration for you, only because he may not move forward as fast as you like. Or you may feel that there's a connection and he's kind of slow about it. That's okay. Give it some time, because I think it's going somewhere. Yeah, the Eight of Wands comes up. So it's like he's slow, but then it does take off. Or it could be one of these people can be annoying. It goes fast and then they back up. It goes fast and then they back up. But when you're prepared for it and you know that that's how it is, then, you know, you can deal with it. You know, it's like, well, that's just him. That's his personality. But I think that I think it's a good connection. Ram. Well, Will the Cancer attracted to me? All right, let's see. Why is Will the Cancer attracted to me? Okay, let's see. Why is Will attracted? Okay, you got a number of reasons. First, the Three of Pentacles indicates that he thinks that you're balanced, or he feels like you two work together really well, like there's cooperation. It's not something where he feels like he has to do all the work. The High Priestess indicates he thinks that you're very intuitive. He thinks that you have a great spirit. The Empress is all things female. So it's like abundance, love, creativity. Anything that has to do with feeling feminine, beautiful. It's the Venus card. So he's attracted to you physically, he's attracted to your spirit, and he thinks that the two of you get along really well. So basically, he's attracted to a lot, your personality and your physical appearance, which is a good thing. Oh, I'm really far behind. I didn't skip, I just didn't get there yet. I'm coming. I'm hoping that this phone lasts, but I haven't gotten any, notifications that it's dying, so I think I'll be okay. Elizabeth, if she misses... Oh, that's... Thank you. I thought it was a question. Floor, is my ex still love me and think about me? Okay, Floor, let's see. Oh, God, yes. Yes. 70% chance, because you got 2 aces, and then you also got here the 3 of cups, which is a celebration. This person definitely still thinks about you. Elantra, will Marquise and I get back together? All right, let's see. Marquis and I get back together. %33% chance that you will, but the 10 of Pentacles is here, which indicates that you probably are going to get back together. And then the 4 of Cups here is like, there might be another offering of love that you're not even seeing. So I think you are going to get back together with Marquis, but I think somebody else is also around you. All right, I got to go way back in this chat because I skipped over. Like there's a lot of questions here. So let me just scroll back here for a sec. All right, I did those. Justin, I got to yours, right? I think I got to go back further. Oh, yeah, okay. Katrina, how does Anne miss me? I think that this is where I left off. Oh, I see one up there. All right. Does Anne miss me? Does Anne miss Katrina? Oh my God, 3 aces, 99% chance. You're definitely being missed. Yes, everyone can ask questions. I'm just really behind in getting to them. Go back. Elizabeth, if I were to get pregnant again, would I have severe nausea the whole 9 months? Okay, let's ask. You didn't get any aces. So I'm thinking that you're not going to have nausea the whole time. I would think that it would be minimal nausea. So I don't know if you suffered from that before. If you did, according to this card reading, it won't be nearly as bad as you had it last time. Resonating Spirit, thank you for that. If you have a question, send it and I will answer it next. I like to answer the super chats as they come in. And then I'm so sorry for everyone else who's been waiting, and I've just been slow to get to everybody. Oh, thank you, Amy. Meanwhile, like, I just came home from work. I don't have any makeup on. I just threw the stupid wig on. All right, I think I got to all those. Eni, what are Nathan's true feelings towards me? All right, let's see. Eni, what are Nathan's true feelings? What are Nathan's true feelings? Oh, this guy's coming off here. All right. Well, first, he's going through some kind of a transformation here. Oh, thank you. He's going through some kind of transformation, but he's worried. He's got the 5 of Pentacles, and he's also got the Five of Cups, which is odd. I don't know if maybe he thinks that you're not interested in him or something like that. Then he gets this card, which indicates feeling like he's climbing the top of the mountain, and he's waiting for his ship to come in. I don't know. I think that he feels like he's waiting around and not getting anywhere. Oh, he left you on red and he didn't answer you. I would give him time. I would just give him time, or I would reach out to him, because I think he might be waiting for that. I wouldn't reach out right away. I would wait a little bit, even if it's just a few hours. Woa Robbie, can I have a reading? Okay. Will I get to meet face to face or some type of interaction during the concert with NF? Okay. Will there be some kind of face to face interaction or contact? 13. I'm only getting a 33% chance as far as the aces are going, but you do have the Emperor here. Now, the Emperor knows how to get what he wants. So this increases your chances of making contact or having physical, facial, contact with this person. I'm going to say that you got a 70% chance of having contact with this person, or having the interaction that you want to have. How about, like, we'll put it like that. Shayavish, what does Justin see me and like about me? Okay, let's see. What is Justin like? He likes that you're in touch with your intuition. Okay. He also feels like you're contemplative. He also thinks that you're the Venus card, which is like the Earth Mother. It's love, abundance, fertility, it's femininity. So physically he's attracted to you. And the Ace of Wands, it could even be like a sexual attraction. So I think that this guy is attracted to you for a lot of reasons. It's always funny to me when the intuition card comes up, because women tend to be pretty in tune to their intuition. Guys are too, but I don't think they realize that quality attracts them to a lot of women. Happy vibes. Will I be in a relationship this year? Serious relationship before the year's out. 13. You got a 33% chance, okay? But you also are worrying less, and the Two of Pentacles restores balance to your life. So, like you said, you have a lot of ups and downs. I think it's going to start to level out. I'm going to pull a playing card to see when I can. Let's just see for timing purposes. When is the relationship coming in for happy vibes? the King of Hearts. Now, the hearts could not be until maybe next spring. The king could also represent the number 13, the 13th of any month, or in 13 months. I don't think you have to wait 13 months. I don't even think that you have to really wait until the spring. Maybe 13 weeks from now, or you could meet somebody on the 13th of a month. I'm going to see if I can try to find out what sign the person is, or a characteristic. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is a good guy, but he's a slow mover. So when this guy shows up, if it's not like moving forward at lightning speed, don't get concerned. He moves slow. He could be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, and he may just be a slow mover, and that's just who he is. And I'm going to say 13 weeks until, or the springtime, you're going to meet this person, or you're going to be in a relationship with the person already. I think that I'm caught up. Oh, Leah, you got skipped. Okay, let me see if I can find you. Leah. Oh my goodness, where? Leah, I can't find you. Could you just send that question again and I'll do it now? Oh, here, Leah, this one, my question is my ex my twin flame or soulmate or nothing? Okay, if that's the question, I'm going to answer it now. If it's not, send it the question again. Okay, is the ex a soulmate or a twin flame? Soulmate, I'm going to ask first. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm only getting 33% chance that the person is your soulmate. Now, you know I'm not sold on this twin flame thing, but I'm going to ask. So it's really either a karmic relationship, a soulmate relationship, or a twin flame. Twin flame and soul relationships tend to be very difficult and painful. The karmic relationships usually are the kind of relationships that are really smooth, long-lasting, but they usually lack passion. So let's see. Karmic would be like you're with somebody who's like your best friend and you get along with them really well, but it's not as passionate as the soulmate or the twin flame. Soulmate relationships usually break up. They're usually very painful. Twin flames, one person is usually a runner and the other person is the chaser. They're more passionate. They may be more rewarding on certain levels, but they're very painful. The karmic relationship is a little bit more like, easygoing and plain, if that makes sense. I'm going to ask about the twin flame. Is he the twin flame? The only reason why I'm always reluctant about the twin flame thing is because they say that most of us don't meet our twin flames. But it looks like this guy could be your twin flame. You got 2 aces here and the devil. So this would be like a twin flame kind of thing. A lot of passion. It could be a lot of heartbreak. It could be a little bit addictive. The two of you might be a little addicted to each other. If you guys broke up, chances are you're going to get back together, and it might happen a couple of times. It's showing stronger that it's a twin flame connection than it is a soulmate connection. And soulmates, we have a lot of them. We have a lot of soulmates. So if one of you runs away from the other one, then yeah, like if one of you is the runner, disappears and takes off, chances are it's your twin flame. Let's see. Haley, how did he feel about me, and is he interested in me, or does he not care anymore? Okay. Is he interested in Haley? The Fool. So this indicates that spontaneity, a new beginning, fun. You got one ace, which is a 33% chance that he is interested in you, and a little bit of bickering. So I'm thinking here, he is interested in you because the Fool is here, even though it's only showing 33%. Just watch out for a little bit of bickering and arguing. But I do think that if this is somebody you just dated once or a couple of times, I think you're going to date this person again. I don't think it's over. I think that there's still an interest there and that something else is going to happen. It's going to move forward. Just watch out for the little bit of bickering. It's not a big deal. It's not like a huge blowout disaster fight. Yes, Dylan. Well, he's not under the chair. He's next to the chair. But he's half under the curtain. Where am I? Okay, let's see. I think that I'm here with Kristen Meep. When will I hear back from my mom? Okay. And then I got Princess Laura. When will we hear back from mom? Five of Clubs. The clubs could be before the end of the summer. 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 months. I'm going to go with before the end of the summer, which would be September 21st. I got that. Resonating spirit. Why did someone keep me close and lie about being in another relationship after breaking up with me? Why not just let me go? What's the point of that? Okay. What was the point of that? Oh, this person's got karma coming, whoever it is, because judgment showed up here. Karma is coming. The Tower shows your disaster, that it felt like a disaster, but you're going to have reason to celebrate, so I wouldn't worry. Why did this person do that? They were indecisive. They didn't know what they wanted. The Magician means you can have whatever you want, so you're not going to be like the, you're not the loser in this situation. Okay, but let's just put it that way because I don't know how else to say it. The person could not make a decision, and that's the disaster. Why they lied, be they didn't have the guts to tell you the truth, but you've got karma coming in, celebration, and the magician. You're going to end up being the winner here. The Knight of Cups is coming in for you. The Hermit could be a Virgo, and you're going to have choices. I wouldn't be surprised if you meet somebody else and then this other person comes back and tries to get back with you. You show up as the winner in this situation. So this situation is going to rectify itself. Definitely. Definitely. People are assholes like that. I don't know why they just can't be honest. But they don't have the guts. Can't make a decision. Elizabeth, did you have another question, or is just the one about the morning sickness? And then did I answer it, or is there another one? Because I don't want to skip. I think I'm caught up, but who knows? I may have skipped. And I try really hard not to. Princess Laura, how does Izzy truly feel about me? It's been a long, hard road. Okay. Okay. So it shows that this person does not feel like they've made it to the top of the mountain, and they're a little bit worried about something. I don't know if they feel like maybe they lost you, or they feel like they could have done better. The Knight of the King of Wands would be a fire sign, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo. It shows rest and relaxation here. I don't know if maybe the person is taking a break. The Tower in reverse indicates that the disaster is over and things are starting to smooth out a little bit now. Judgment, there's going to be a new beginning, but there's going to be some bickering. So it's exactly showing that it's been a long, hard road. It's going to continue for a little bit. However, you got the wish card here. You can have whatever you want. Make a wish because it's yours. The Three of Pentacles, cooperation, a relationship that works well together. Two people that work well together, whatever the relationship is. So it also shows that you may feel like you put a lot of work in and that you really haven't seen the benefits. This person sees you as a strong individual. They admire your strength and your beauty. Time for you to get dinner. It's true. I do have to go get dinner. All right, guys. I'm going to sign off for now because it's true. I do have to eat, but not even that. The phone now is really starting to run out of time. But I'm going to try to come back on again tomorrow. Let me just answer the super chat. So please, if anyone has sent a super chat and I didn't answer, I skipped over it for whatever reason, send me an email with the question and I will do it tomorrow or Monday when I go back on. Does Charlie regret what he did to me? Does Charlie regret what he did? 70% chance he does feel regret. He may not express it yet, okay? Because the Four of Swords is like rest, relaxation, taking time off. So even though this person is feeling regret, he may not express it yet. It doesn't mean he never will. It just, you might not be seeing it yet. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you would like, subscribe, share me with your friends. I'm trying to grow this channel. I appreciate everyone that watches. All my new thank you. Thank you for watching. All my new and loyal subscribers and my old ones, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow or Monday. Thanks again. Bye-bye.